everybody, welcome to the video. For all of you who don't know me, I am Shirali. I'm an MBA who used to work in the corporate world, who kind of then started working towards her mental and physical health and found her life's purpose in yoga and NLP. So that was a mental and physical health journey for me where I became a yoga teacher and I became an NLP master practitioner. But at the same time, while I was going through my mental health journey, I decided to help other people go through their mental and physical health journey. And I started teaching yoga and counseling, coaching people using NLP. Now, why am I stating all of this? Well, today is World Mental Health Day, and today I just wanted to share a few things that I do even now, even after going through a lot of processes to, heal myself mentally and physically. There are some things that I do almost every day, every week, or every month to help myself stay mentally happy and physically, content. So, let me take you through a few things that I do. I've categorized these things into daily, weekly, and monthly things that I do. And I don't like calling them tasks, so I'm trying to avoid using that word because these things are really enjoyable. I really love doing it. But of course, adding it to my daily, weekly, or monthly list of things to do, it took a little while and it took a little motivation and effort from my side. And in the same way in which when you go to the gym and you lift weights and you feel the pain, you really need to make effort to create muscle, for example, your mind is the same. You really need to exercise regularly to keep yourself mentally happy and fit. Right now, when I'm talking about all of this, I do know that the last 1.5 year has not been the best for a lot of us. Me myself, I've gone through my own set of challenges when it comes to mental health, even if I was in the profession. And that is why these few things that I'm going to share today really helped me kind of heal and get through the year and a half, and helps me every day put myself out there and just be the best version of myself. So let's go. The first thing, and I've put it down over here on a Word document, I'm going to read it out from there. The first thing that I kind of do on a daily basis, so the first list is of all the things that I do on a daily basis, is meditate. 5, 10, 15 minutes, any time during the day. There's no specific time. I like to meditate. After meditation, I like to get into my gratitude and journaling. Now, when it comes to gratitude, I really like to write things down. So I have a diary and I like to write down my gratitude, sometimes affirmation, sometimes something else. And I don't have a fixed time when I'm meditating or doing my gratitude, although I do love doing it either early in the morning with the sunrise or in the evening with the sunset. But I try to do this like almost every day. The one thing, if I can't write down my gratitude, but this is something that I do irrespective, even if I'm writing down my gratitude, is I wake up in the morning with a simple thank you. That's it. Thank you for another day, for another opportunity to make life beautiful. And that's something that I do. The third thing on the list is smile and be happy. Even on days when I feel run down, I love to smile. Like, I'll force that smile on my face, but I love to smile. So smile and be happy. That's something that's just a part of my daily thing. And the more you smile, the more easy things become. This is just my personal experience, and I'm just sharing what I do for myself. Every person is different, so I'm just sharing my journey. Okay, the next thing is, of course, get enough sleep. I try to sleep well. And when I say sleep well, it's not about the number of hours that I sleep, it's more about getting quality sleep. And if I wake up in the morning, I feel fresh and active. That's important. So if I don't get good quality sleep, a thing that I like to do is Yoga Nidra, which is also on our YouTube channel, which I'll try to put somewhere, a link of it. So I like to do Yoga Nidra if I feel on a day I've woken up and I've not really slept well. And that's a great technique. Another thing that I do is eat nourishing food. And when I say nourishing food, I'm someone who's been through anorexia in her early 20s, eating disorders. So that's the reason why, like, eating nourishing food is very important for me, which is food that gives me energy, food that helps me stay active and stay happy. That's my definition. Let's put it that way. And of course, predominantly I avoid some things that my body doesn't like, but I try to eat a balance of healthy as well as sometimes the junk food, but as long as I'm happy. Okay, then stretch every day with yoga. That, of course, goes without saying because the YouTube channel has so many yoga videos. So yeah, that. Enjoy work. So enjoy what you're doing is very important for me. If I don't enjoy the process of things, I'd rather not do it, because then it becomes a task, and I don't like doing things just because I have to do it. I like doing things because I want to do it, and honestly, that's when I can really contribute more to the society. Another thing that I do on a daily basis is walk. So when I say walk, there was a time when I used to walk every day, but over the last 1.5 years, there are days when you can't get out of the house. So when I say walk, it's more about staying active and moving as much as I can. So even within the house, if I can move as much as possible, I try to move and just keep moving as much as I can. Play video games. So this is a new thing which I've started. I used to be a gamer, then things changed, and now recently I found this game called Animal Crossing, and if anyone's ever played it, you would know how amazing the game is. It really takes you into this journey with nature. It teaches you about different sea creatures, shells. It also helps you kind of express yourself creatively. And so when I say play video games, that's like one game that I've really enjoyed playing the last few days. And sometimes I also do the mandala coloring book game. There are some where you have to kind of match the color on your iPad using the Apple Pencil. So I play these kind of games. So that's something that I do for my mental health. Okay, read, of course, reading every day, even if it's 3, 4, 5 pages. I like to read something every day. Then have a self-care routine. So, put on, like, if in the morning I wash my face and put on sunscreen, that's about it. So if I'm putting on my SPF, I'm mindful of enjoying the process of, water splashing on my face cleaning up after, and then the process of that cold cream being applied on my face. So, I don't have a very extensive self-care routine. It's very simple, but whatever I do, I like to enjoy the process and be mindful as I do it. Of course, there's another thing that I do every day, which is on the list, towards the end of the daily list, which is light a diya or a candle. So traditionally in India, we light a diya in the morning and at evening. So the diya, fire in general, like be it a candle or a diya, really helps me feel happy. I can't explain that feeling to you, but it just brightens up my day. So just lighting a diya or a candle help in the morning and once in the evening helps me just feel happy. Okay, the next thing is aromas therapy. So I use different things, be it burning sage or incense or diffusing essential oils, just some kind of like aroma. I like to burn something and spread that beautiful aroma around the house in the morning and in the evening, just to set the tone for the day or set the tone for night, when you're ready to hit bed. And keep things clean and organized. So this is something that I do every day, like just decluttering, putting things into place. And when you do it every day, it doesn't feel like a task, and your house stays clean and organized as much as you can possibly. Keep it clean and organized. So these are things that I do on a daily basis, and this really helps me with my mental health. it frees up space in my head and helps me, just go through the day a lot easily. What's wrong with my English today? Anyways, so that's the thing. But it may sound like a lot of things, but they barely take like few seconds or few minutes to do. But just the list of these things really help me. Now going on to the week things that I do once, twice, thrice a week, and these are the first thing that I've put up is community work, or karma yoga, as we say in Sanskrit. Community work or karma yoga is a huge part of yoga, and especially the biggest part when it comes to mental health is just being of service to people without anything in return. Let's put it that way. So, without expecting anything back, you're just being of service. Not even a thank you. When I say nothing in return, people will only think of the monetary benefit. No, you're not even getting a thank you back in return. You're just doing service, and full stop. And it took me a while. I mean, I did community work before, but I did community work with expecting someone telling me a thank you, or, oh, you've been doing such a great job. It took me a while to get rid of that expectation also, and just do community work because I want to be able to do it, or just to do it like without any expectation. It has a huge impact on mental health. So if you don't take anything out of this video and you can just do some kind of community work like every week or every month, I feel that would really help with mental health and your mental health journey in general. Again, like I said, I'm just sharing what things that I do, so you don't necessarily have to do everything, but I'm just sharing what I do. Okay, spend time in nature. So these are things that I again do once, twice, thrice a week. We are, very, very lucky to have a beach close to us. So when weather's good, I like to go to the beach, put my feet in water, just experience the water, fishes, sea life in general. If I can't do that, I kind of try to go for a walk around trees, grass. If I can't do that, then I spend time watering my plants and just spending my time with my plants for like 5 minutes in a week, and that also really helps me with my mental health. Another thing that really helps me is running and swimming. So I really enjoy swimming, and again, depends on the weather and so many factors. If I can swim, I like to swim like every day, but that's not possible. So at least once a week, I like to go for a swim, either in the sea or in the pool. I love running, and running also really helps me, build my stamina, but at the same time, it helps me feel more powerful, if I must say. Music. So I love playing the keyboard, and I'm not a musician from any angle, but just finding some notes online and playing them on my keyboard really helps me, cool down. And I love doing that towards the end of the day mostly. So I love playing music towards the end of the day, and I just copy notes off the internet, and I'm not that good at it also, but just for myself, it's an awesome experience. Learn a new skill set. So now recently I've downloaded an app called Procreate, which so I have an iPad with an Apple Pencil, and I've been learning how to shade and paint on the iPad. And that's a new skill because you've grown up learning, painting and drawing on, say, pen and paper or using paints, but physically, right? But you've never really learned Procreate or such things. At least when we were younger, we've not done that. So that's something which is a new skill for me, and I've been learning that online. Again, for my weekly tasks, I love dancing. Uh, Dancing just puts me into such a awesome zone, and when I say dancing, I just put on music and dance. That's it. Nothing very fancy, and it's not for anyone to watch. It's just for me, but I just like to put on music and dance. And then finally, one weekly thing that I like to do is deep cleaning the house, decluttering the house. So I love doing that, and just cleaning the house in general. That's something that really helps me specifically with my mental health journey. and we're towards the end of the video. Uh, the last three things that I want to share with you are things that I do on a monthly basis. Or like I said, sometimes I do it like in once in 1.5 months, but pretty much monthly basis. Now, the first thing on the list is one-to-one coaching. So every coach has a coach, right? So even if I'm coaching people with their mental and physical health journey, I need a coach for that, and I do my one-to-one coaching almost every month or once every, like 1.5 months, and that really helps me, move on to like resolve things and then move to the next level and achieve things. And of course, we all have problems. It's an ongoing thing, an ongoing process. So just working through that regularly really helps me. So I do take life coaching, and that happens every month. Another thing that I like to do is massages. So, of course, pre COVID, I used to get a lot of physical massages done, like not a lot, like again, like I said, once a month or sometimes once in 2 months also. But since now we can't do that, I do something called Abhyanga. So this is an Ayurvedic term, Abhyanga, which is basically self massage, and you can just look up online and get some videos on how you can do your Abhyanga. And the last thing on the list, which I do on a monthly basis, is let go of things that are not required. So, decluttering and just letting go of things that no longer serve me, or no longer that I don't need anymore. So I can either donate it, or there are junk companies. I'm in Dubai, so there are junk companies that come, take it, recycle it, or donate it again back to labor camps in different places. So call these companies to take away your electronic junk or your furniture. And another thing that I like to do is give things away. So donate things to, say, my cleaner or people around, or we have donation boxes everywhere where you can donate your clothes. And yeah, just responsibility, declutter things that probably are not useful for me but useful for someone else. So these are a few things that I do for my mental health on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. I'll try to share. I think I would have shared pictures and screenshots along with the video. So I hope this has helped you in some way. I've tried to keep it as short as possible, but I didn't want to rush through the video by just saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and just talk to you in general. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon with another video whenever I get time to make it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and see you soon. Bye and namaste. Do like the video if you liked it, share it with somebody who needs it, and subscribe to our channel.